Welcome to the Insurance Brokers Podcast, Helpful Hints. Here we break down the best, most informative bits of our full-length interviews.
So the more ways in which you have contact points, giving advice, and are sort of in bed with that business, the more stickier they're going to be, which is just a common sense perspective. But everybody says it. But what does it mean? And how, as the broker, do you make that happen? How do you do it in a way that is within your business culture, to everybody? Because often you come across, this kind of circumstance whereby you've got the account exec who are absolutely, excuse my French, shit hot on, commercial business risk. But actually, if you need them to speak about the legal implications, they lose confidence. So it's almost a difficult thing to do, but it is certainly worth putting the time in to make that happen.
I completely agree. It's interesting that you talk about putting the time in for stickiness, because I think that's right. But, crikey, in the last 3.5 years that I've been in the market, I've talked to lots and lots of brokers. All of them tell me about how new business is so important to them, right? I'm not seeing huge swathes of new business switching between brokers at a rate that would say that there is a competitive environment for that. So, the reality is that if you're going to talk to your customers and add value to them in order to keep them, you can also do that to get them off someone else, right? So, the reality is that without doing that, you end up back to the good old cycles that this industry has been used to of hard and soft markets, no pricing sustainability, and price being the lowest common denominator to determine whether or not something's good, right, from the customer's perspective. Yeah. You speak to anyone that's worked in pensions and life insurance, right? That's where it started. 1% world, digital automation, right? And a huge reduction in the number of people that work in those industries. And we've got to take that collectively and start to add value to the customer, widen the conversation away from just capacity, right, appetite, pricing in terms of the cheapest wins. Because on that basis, if we continue doing it, this industry is going to be a lot tougher over the next 5 years for providers and brokers alike. We've got to do something against that, because you see behaviours like you've seen in the last 12 months, which again is not great for the customer. So that's what it's all about. Without being too evangelical about it, it's the opportunity that understanding your customer provides.